Your patrol, who me question. Your Bruno, your Vitinha, your Bernardo Silva, I will infin ho. Sabon na sabi yebo. This idea ni be choose.
Baby.
You be my boy So we not having those profiles of players. The coach decided says still we need to be relevant in the game. We need to get some positive outcome out of the game. In doing so, players will be brave. Na me shena na me say wow. In fact, coach le Juma, but Juma no, is see Juma. Oh, the admit no. Means me can feel so much say. Juma dey be that game or Portugal England. If I go over the methods and the systems, me born abaso. But we said the question say, what about tomorrow? Your methods now apply be brain no. Oto ado a deploy be pay. Your bo to ado abaso ni see beti. This stage oto ado be twem ha. And you say, oh, your Bonabaso is genoso. I'm not for me, Bonabaso, you. But what about tomorrow when our taste change?
Say, the see when you know our dream.
You're just a bonus society. Sana consumers at here, Sana fans, we enjoy today. But you're a year Kakrani Saba. Yeah, they say, yes, after what you have. I know that Utuado, Eka say, no, I don't have anything to do again. Nani, look, against Nigeria, no, I finished Jankuli team, no. Against William Truss come back line. Okay, game the ball 1-1. Similar methods. And about 3 back with the video mensa and other members and we push it whenever we lose the ball, we retreat into the block. So the methods and the systems are very, very similar. About 1-1 and also a draw.
Partner share no more.
Partner share. And on the set piece Baba take so we say yeah enjoying it. Let's go into the game before now ever start it's very surreal so better who system be say now my system be say system say right from kickoff now who you shape no 4-4-2 with Kwesi Sibo as a winger in addition to Inaki Williams it's patro who Sibo
na say to say the near Kasebia semenyon mo Gideon no so ne Sibo no biemu a no wa boa Gideon kakra
na how you know I had to say yana trotro for no mo ye adwuma no o ye KGG attack but who say nipa e wo bom so a
short
o tumi to na dwemu no o ye adwuma foforo short we ye Sibo de ni bia Sibo has a different role on the ball we are going there but for now not from kickoff who say 4-4-2 and Inaki Williams eso so semenyon na Jordan lead line no and niam e wo game we mu. You love the two coaches. Now me who game back kwa ya ball opponent and the place na breast anta. Jubilee mudi nkobobu afeld so. We will discuss it. So the first point of discussion by virtue of the rules e de ma omo no baako Thomas Partey ajete omumi enu ri ade Hurricane e sha omo nsa. Because they be discuss say Hurricane omuvu mienu. Obako defense no ho. No aba be in between the lines be a Partey mu no. Obey operative ho. So coach ne na say so ba me for the Thomas one no but men ja no man nko defense o Abraham fa ne ko sha jetensa et any time bia Thomas Partey umu ne nche Hurricane in trouble Thomas Partey every time yo me who role e dey ma player wo bono perfect said e dey ma Thomas Partey ne Hurricane no na who two players no money body free area ho a no ode nam ne nche ode na ekoba
dan koma ne bekwedi ene
one na ekoba ball ne call advance now we say Japan for na shift here na yaka say so be shift no we also do same thing so share ahare ye jamo center backs no Konsa and Magay ye jamo we inviting them means we also inviting pressure but roles na dem players no na shape no ntino wo hwe game na no ani age so watch it here now you converted from 4-4-2 no akọ 4-5-1
yes
it what we team no it's say England dey body wura we mu no mo connected to Hurricane. But be Hurricane Jan, you're friend between the lines. Between the lines. Lines on the first line or a defense and a Sena Yamodiano. Second line on ye. And then the first line. And the first line and fire. And Jelly at Jordan and call first line. Near Casamon can second line. So Inaki is here in the second line. As well as Semenyo. Once Semenyo Baba be a Sibo. Semenyo Bar. Now we unleash or we just Sibo say Koshe Jude baby Jude will be a maba area ho. To one we say ever start the game no. Na Semenyo ha. Sibo na eko Jude ho no. This system converts to 4-5-1 but sharply it's also done 4-4-2 according to the spot or the zone of the ball. It one we say Sibo no aba.
Yes.
yes semenyo na aba o Sibo then semenyo is here one rotation no Sibo aja party ho the partner in midfield no also was akoshim Obako
discipline
Obako na Thomas Partey de no ma we fio ne Hurricane no ma bio no bia no ne no ma bio no bia the proximity is 5.5 meters in between Ajete and Thomas Partey one Hurricane show me no ntem no watch the two players. It is 5.5 10 meters na coach na chemudi amamu mienu. You need to keep your focus as high as that. So watch the shape. We convert again to the 4-4-2. 4-4-2 means you shifted this time no. We should nipa na ko striker no no. E caliber range. 4-4-2 no. Watch it here caliber. Your friend press trigger. So who has the ball determines who exits the line. Who has the ball in the determine. It draw senya Sibo. Yirinchi. Because ball no the other side ho. Coach in the catch room. The other side of him for no Declan Rice will be. Jet Spence will be Anthony Gordon will be. Now Yirinchi depend any man game num pa Declan. But the ball no advance. Now we inaki side or coach the catch say my inaki mo senaya. It's Yirinchi free ho na be se come be inaki be no. So kwakuni inaki ni. Am we adjust Spence jina. Inaki so Inaki jet the whole best ko press ya asmaba so fin no ha no alock it na catch you say push up na koka Jordan ho enipa ba ko the constant member e what the final third near Jordan but who supports Jordan is according to the zone of the ball pull Irenchi the zone of the ball will call out Sibo and this is the shape ni nyina mu no Amarefi Hurricane or Moshoshe no they are looking for two people Jude and Hurricane or me no Moshoshe mo it Jude ni na de na ye omo dey say so to me convert to 4-1-4-1 4-1-4-1 means Thomas Partey be the lone anchor now one way Jordan now mama kana ba bishi patcho 4-1-4-1 new partnership ni so we have Irenchi and then Sibo no nya Semenyo and then Inaki we are traditional method no and then you have Thomas Partey as the lone anchor Thomas Encha pay should be mommy Thomas Encha pay you find out say also ne Ajete ntem no the distance in achieve the momo
the bia omo na shame finfin
honest all the share omo achi no o say Jude so two na kati Jude it has always been this case because England of one hwehwe Hurricane and then Jude hwehwe mu kra ball no mo hwehwe omo permutation no efe because players in my coach na dwuma na more easier who has to move and you know about the covenant no we move afoforo ba be show sana na game it coaching without the ball is difficult than coaching on the ball. And without the ball, no time men coach these boys will rose way we say we kwa besha. In all these situations, we should always be checking our formation. You see that? 4-1-4-1.
Another 4-1-4-1.
4-1-4-1. 4-1-4-1. No one will back line animuno. Thomas Partey.
Maybe Hurricane person did know.
No so finally only Jude be din komo.
Run to me.
And then come on, you better bomb on what you be ofie. You person be match room. So watch the situation here. Every time they are looking for Jude Sibo and Semenyachi. When they look out for the partner now, on so two ways say so ntem. Enti ball no there. We check England possession 80,000. But move 50,000 in defense no. A throw for no kwa because we need connected to the final 10. Now come because wa. She Jude sa. Baby action no no and I'm a person me highlighted the chiro no ya. She baby a Jude ebe pointing nsa. Na ohun say eziri concert so car sen foforo. This is eziri concert. Ya ohun no.
Yeah.
Okay. And who Jude?
Yes.
And who Jet Spence?
Yes.
Anthony Gordon ni, Jed ni. Ezri say
so Declan Rice and inside on Sena ya hono and Gordon and we highlighting the blue no
yes sir
and if Jet Spence na in possession of the ball no
and Ezri ni
yeah Konsa
and Jude ni it is shade Konsa eka who so kasa who say Declan so kasa
yes
and who say Jude so kasa confusion point Jude say ball no fan ra say Declan say ball no fan kosoro Jude bu befu Jude na capture boys say ya the course run ma you gina yi declare afiri mu declare no say ya magia to mo you afiri fa bo no course ha na Jude say no we no fa bo ne mra be fa ha
na emra mo ye free
na mra say ha fast it is that disconnection no esi wo England team no na Jude no bu fu ye no ana ka che James say James nyina na chi no person ko no ko twigidi o mensa
no twe ball ne ba
no dwe ball no de ba. In all this situation, Jude is continuing the command no. Or she shared the commands no. So the be a boy sembeti no. Who is that? He's giving and initiating commands because when we say Hurricane there Thomas Partey yang that. Thomas is always with Hurricane. Onye na dwere say obeja animu and you understand say emagete ho tono. Thomas adwuma na wo ye nti no. Always na jete free. Always a JTF. They are looking for these three guys, the most important people for England. Declan, Hurricane, no, and no Jude. Hurricane is cut out of the mathematics. No Jude no initiative instructions because he's in between two players for Ghana, and they are all coming in and say, "Boy, emra quickly." But let's see if indeed boy the beba Jude Bellingham be ya debut ha na or James will beat Gideon Mensah. Gideon Mensah ejina. So yeah, almost space way. We no more person more
another pocket.
Yes. So Hurricane free ho. Harry free ho. Hurricane free video. Finally. On my share Jude initiative say on support na load no increase. And Hurricane free no and have a better hono. This is the most important space for England. Now, Sakalia Thomas Partey free ka jete be direchi. Ajete direchi. Look at the space between Senaya and then
it's a true ball
easily. Now no Jude no. Otimi arane ba okoy no ne Thomas ne koy and a space in down space in there you found as much as Hurricane you know you phobia ho. So let's find out a coin on befa from the board be best na koy box no because there were crosses, there were few dangerous balls. Na me analysis no and me chemu miensa my highlighting and say me started the first seconds to the 3rd minute about the same principles and I call 35th minute and I call 85th the same principles and your boy none of it any changing. Keep the spaces compact. Who comes from the bench? You better counter no. All the changes in England here in the counter no. Yo, hey for the Jude they change anything. Shadi.
Or James or no.
Or per 1-on-1 they are Gideon because when you say some do okay, any 1-on-1 at all. Now this is James.
Yeah.
It's James you want to say oh be yes but so yes as some do okay prepare who ye. Na Jude remember so be say James Eko or yes into o twene here o say abo mu sign no. When the need to no kasa madueke ho. Or per 1-on-1 they are Gideon Mensah. But shadi defenders in the they are also aware of Jude in the tricks na all your no. Because the distance of this ball no will get interacted before it reaches the spot. And then I am more Jude no transition no a check. Ball no cross right ko benya na ka papa na ba. So far you discussing you know what the Anderson di. What the Declan Rice?
David.
I'm more here for a game no. They are here this is Anderson. He calls for the ball it doesn't arrive. It doesn't arrive. It was at the cross row and this is where I told you say Jude is really confused. But come on you bu sending in the no.
Na Jerome so Jude.
Say Jerome no on support to Gideon.
Yeah.
Say that JT free support to Senaya no. These principles no say the pub na dream wo hand me more. Say the game no short no. As I say we focus here high obi about 3-4 rows e match we mu. It will your back line no. Your back line e move o. Omu shape no mujina no. Ehwa no mujina. Your back line move. This is what they were looking for. This is 1-on-1. But she overload no. Finally ball number check the overload. It's 3 against 2. That is 3 against 2. Into my side the ball number in hono. Now we are here ball maba so nyina echi there was something about me three man na e ha me kakra fa team no. And this is why me yes me highlighting him away. Omuntu fa ball nko. But yes so no kwan be so ne be fa ye be conquer no hono because the distance from baby akwaku wonu to attack and move wa yes sa na buchiri ne ball no tie. The distance from baby asemenyo way to attack and move at Man City ko ma ha me bibia at Man City akobeko. So they began switching to angles by reverting positions. Jude Bellingham became the new number 2. James became the new winger. And Emadueke became the new number 10, replacing Jude Bellingham. Kwesi somebody will move. Do obeba na me hia no. Ele ba bia de me mark no ko. So they come and still Simo is taking care of Madueke, even though he has inverted. And James Rabe the new winger. But phobia Gideon Mensah and James. The same marking roles Simo and Madueke. Semenyo, hold on to your position and wait for the Jude, the new number 2, right back. If Jude will come. But the and 1 year. This is the perfect shape to organize. Against a team of Nyawa or Beshaw. They were really struggling in the first 2 minutes 46 seconds. The first 3 minutes, I pick a sample. They switch and then we move on the overload. They switch and then we go for the overload.
Yes.
Almost switch near co. Almost switch near Machomo and then Ombesa recycle bono. But all in all, we are not planning about how I better take a shot. Our plan has been how to stop them. And yes, I know what here.
Titisanka Japan Diana omo to me who do omo catch on a breaker. You do results sama Japan to mission. So yeah, then say yeah, Jumano to perfection. But yes, I cabona what to do with the bone and a problem. No.
Yeah.
Because now, son, I am rap books nemo Prince Adu Kabana di.
So the Panama go na ye share no. About here, ever to example out. Chances in England.
Where catch you on a break about 3 similar occasions.
Yeah. But the point in say, okay, Thomas the boy could drew Panama for the boxing. Yeah, Otonobuasio. You can't say he had composure. Otonobuasio, you say. There was something I also observed. Every time England ever to throw in, no, or more planet Jude was the first or second receiver of the throw-in. Jude, no, Declan. It was share, throwing no ha, who say Madueke Betoye. And your fullback in a two throw England. And your winger on the beto, maybe a born in the corner. Winger on the beto. One say, naturally, a corner 2 now you say, corner Wokoji. There be just a coach, you know. He allows the fullback to be free. No more Declan, a call support load, you know. No, Ajay. So, what shall they Declan ye? But Declan, you read the man on over baby arrange you know. Or by throwing. I'll show you more of this. So, Madueke the throwing the first person by locating no. Declan Rice. But after that, Declan Ikodu Krum. Shadi Sibo Kodjana Kwine even thrown out to a window Kodu Krum. No Sibo is still locating him. But don't forget, Thomas Partey is still cutting Hurricane out. Thomas is always cutting Hurricane out. So Sibo Kodja Declan Rice Kwine was 100 or Nako Shet. Nesibo Nasa Bahaba Jude or James or Madueke. Perfect system. But how do we score? In talking about this, I told you this is the best area England is. Now, how did you forget it? And this is it. So, yeah, the key question is the distance between the attackers in a position and the opponent in the area. It moved too much. So, also, Sibo de Declan Rice or escortino across the field the crowd as a so escortino no the question irinchisa. But how do we then score if we never saw Ghana for any area coach na baso Yankayo against Nigeria? They say I've watched the 2 games and I'm say Charlie coach we any benya but me mama ko come the coach any benya. The guys really struggled. Once I finally Declan Rice and Abayi Rinchi hono. And then you still know say Thomas Juma.
Yeah, Jina Hurricane so.
So don't forget, I'm a catcher say your first 3 minutes, your 35th minute of the clock, and the principles and the patterns have been the same. And from there's 35th minute, you see just 1 minute of it. A transition and it has been the same thing. Negotiate outside the area, stay in the blocks, invite the pressure. When we can have the ball during turnovers like that. And you plan for attack in the new. Apart from we don't have any plan for attack. And come on, yes, I can't. You have true no Declan Rice way. One the occasion no. Declan Rice and Abano. Uno.
On a just Spence no ball full back no.
Perfect. It's your ball number he serves as the first or the second receiver. But usually no yani per se cutting it out. And you cutting it out and a center back all these principles they were perfect. But in my opinion, there were some few saves here after say players be free bench by a best sanima. And I'm imagining say game we no yentimi monitor the biasa. At some point, we need to have a perfect attacking plan.
Say ye share opponent to be anasi and ebebona. It means we need a goal. To say 2010 Angola the ane can say unya one goal and then we say adequate. You are through.
Oh,
because say in England a boy say be the knockout stage. I mean say after regulation period, no, you have a extra time. After extra, you intermediate the penalties and never separate the honorable movie on. But anya say you meet me I see one opportunity, name clear cut crana. Yeah, Babe Carras, Bona, Madonna Babe clear cut. I mean, who say, I want to join in our no. But joining in our
when you say drew 35 minute passes, I have board game completed passes at 32.
And me, I
so 32, no countries like France, Portugal,
similar situation.
Yeah, similar situation. When I keep on it, no. So I mean, video, no. But these are our chances. Our chances come under pressure. We don't have clean, controlled chance. Say, your chance in pressure. Let's finish the final part. The next 1 minute today, it's the 5th minute transition to 86, you know. And then we are done. At that time, no be any changes. We are Bukayo mo Abamu. Then the new rules, you know. You finish up. But the new rules, and they say, Hurricane that's what I felt, and also they are or senior man, sir. It's in the road of the SSR, and in doing so,
19 touches, no.
Hurricane, no. In doing so, yeah, fire, how do you dominate here? We really dominated England's creativity. Yet now, you say, so. Yet now, creativity because this is where you create. Centre backs can't create. To born create centre backs, you know. 2. This is why now man focus Ghana ye who for. Or no England coach you see who for. Or Babo Nico really no come just first. Me boa.
I say. Oh, come on, holding.
Mo, one thing about holding, no. Yes, I'm your mom and I'm trying to cook in Akimuntia. He was also scared. Then, didn't Nico really bummed away invited, no, because he wanted to have
city rule,
no. Jad didn't more rule, we say, but Jad didn't say, I attack us, no. Yeah, you dominate without the ball. You're just your boy and Sam, coach. Gracias.
Yeah, quiet him.
Yeah, quiet him. Portugal won't allow you. They'll frustrate you. See. Versus England, omo attack you a 2-3-5. But how a coach the counter here. You coach there now. I don't know why they so bonabaso. But me say you both to abaso have be pain. Omo shape renew. They on the ball no. It is 2-3-5. 5 in our house.
Sana took a ball. Chelsea time you know.
We are Chelsea ampa or 10 no. She say see a counter here. It's 4-3-3. 4-3-3. Okay, Japan 4-3-3 no. Yes, I'm lady. 4-3-3 narrow means omo wonfinfi me ensa no wonfinfi here. Second me ensa no wonfinfi here. E kwa chire no. Na ebiem eno kraka kra bi. Na eja anche. Mo fa wo no konchan. Hi, mo fa konchan. Cause wonfinfi here. Narrow 4-3-3. Ne push England for the konchan. E hu ni nyina ya bo coach na baso. But how do we attack? Because you will say how you Niama you Inaki you Semenyo you attack so. O say
Isaku bai na yenya penalty ya free vai
vane dia
go pass no the two mama na dia
it crosses a coin box no media me dem no see no there were few crosses and tomorrow we go to that.
Okay,
how you see a different ye mu nyina chi no look at the load also because overload ball conscience still a yellow do Bukayo Saka against 2 the DM the left back and then the supporting cast
boy na still the ball no
into busa who say how
the man kita ball na sa
we try to prevent it here. We put blocks in the box. Yet, Bowen and Nico really happen, you know. It comes down to individual weakness. Makatro say JT Kosurayana or yeah Ikakra or JT Nico really ba. Should you after Hurricane Diana Sari, you know, there was Nico really. Those were the major big chances about game them. Let's analyze this because coach no. About analyze we say. Yeah, I defended you guys did do but when you have a chance how? Let's talk about it. How Simon still maintains pressure. But Bukayo also wants to be Bukayo. And Asare was Asare. But how did the chance happen? It's like you're stopping and there be a to Asare so despite defending very deep. Let's talk about another chance I recycle after we because I'm ball kukurana or the pin ball to net. How a pin ball that because Croatia game, I feel like Gideon Mensah and Senaya, or duty and do so. Oh, Senaya run or boy now. Wouldn't pass Alex and a Perisic.
Mario.
Or more game, I don't know. Oh, Nico really, Benjamin Asari, you know. Nico really,
so Sanka can't make keep you born down, Caribbean and Sanka. Oh, down the go.
Yeah, show me no. Nico really, Beba, or any. watch the two players. And I think I don't know send the Ako Haseno. But I want you to watch them. Uwajeti. I just take Kosrona on Pekini Pano. It will be could a son a particular center back. I saw Betty headed here. It was so Ramos Betty
and O'Reilly. So I'm the coach and I didn't buy. There was a reason because O'Reilly I was sitting. So okay, was it against Arsenal or didn't it share 2 goals? You know, yeah. I'm so like against Chelsea, Crabby near them. As or both no bomb matches. When a game no cost will be a pep in vet and I'll be calling him. He's very dangerous aerially. Area duels no or very dangerous.
The other day, that I just tell you more. But still up in Bono. Yeah, that has been my individual problem.
So the other say so.
So you can't do this to a dominant centre back.
Ronaldo Momukuri.
And you're Bakun.
Gonzalo.
Now you come up and boy you can. Has ever seen this in Champion Bono. Those are the individual and they are one or who they make. So yeah.
Whoa. Analyst video, yeah, say. Besa bra na fi. They say the young can say bit me I should go. Born there. Go nation no anaka. Go nation. You be 13 me na fi ama coach Aikaba. Coach Ike be ana ya ba be fa in videos no mesa.
Yes, I think the goal scoring ability no. Me heard the coach in the Bayer against Croatia if there are patterns to improve. Because now your questions about the defense, we found the solution. Now questions about the midfield, he's still building it. The questions of attack, you heard the honors obey. You heard the partnerships because we beat me and my team because under Milovan Rajavat, the attacking pattern was mostly through your wingers and your number 10. And you could just some more pejanitia, no I have some more jan. No a peja born the amano. So I'm calling honoma. Those days are near OPC wingers, so be to say Christian are true. Yamen Fanny currency ye. And wow Pukuajiman. These guys, when they were wingers of the Black Stars, ye peja born the Mawamwa, then the day you also come into the mix. No, so but I want to see how this coach will build through the ones that we have. And I think for Jordan Ayew, or none of the or a constant anymore. And everybody knows what Jordan does. Nejuma or Yedema coach, you know. Then the rest will need to come to the party. Me, I've said time and time and again that Antoine Semenyo, Kamadine, Inaki Williams, Omumpeja Mumoni boom. Omumpeja Mumoni boom. Mumpejem. And the Sunyama and the boys, you know, they need to start picking it up. They need to start picking it up. The reason why Jordan doesn't come into their mix in terms of the discussion, no, is sometimes we even criticize Jordan Ayew Brad because Jordan, in as much as say issues with him, no, Tabia, which only Billy out.
Say they require Bakuya Ekase. Only Munton, and no one and you be a problem. We are no sin. You want to be on the beyond and attack the quality. You are attacking the progress. But anyone say anyone pioneer
anyone what I mean try now there I'm for ye bench Jordan bench what the day you bench him more no na abun say yes nanka wo man kan you maybe me kai say call Mali game no mu ye thing full bench buy na pa I don't like the way I sometimes the attitude in games. I don't like it. Jordan the told me I'm mempe but the animal no be answer so a better change Jordan Ayew obi enu a wachire until somebody proves that we can have a discussion omo ma betu ni nyina obi enu a wachire inaki wedi 5 years on national team no onchire Semenyo ba wedi ko be 3 years to 4 years on national team no onchire hwe enche Jordan Ayew omunchire hwe nua master tibo bi bo na 23 onye opportunity back akre fatai sha kusubo bo kakra so hwehwe go bo nya nchire hwe nchire Jordan Ayew. So you can have problems with him, but now he's the person the coach can trust or affront. So at least or no bit my day. IBB Eddie Amaye. Amanyo metimi akoye. The last few goals I no in terms of even the friendly games I boba no. Uyi Jordan Ayew no yes center forward be no go because ye name you go go. Ye ni wo say midfield na be share. Ye ni Panama midfield na share. ye date ko back to Germany game no e ho ne nya Fatai Shaku say we should be then Jordan are you e share wo Australia game no free oba ni nyina sa me I want to wait and see what he has for us, but he is a coach that is specialized in terms of defending, so I want to see maybe or something new or something fresh when it comes to your attack now. That is why where Ghanaians so be should be, because I didn't ekuta no and who players and so ni bi ni honum say whenever you want to play in a low block like we did, you need players who are exceptional in progressive carries. You need players who are exceptional in progressive carries to handle the transition. So, for example, Obi say Mohamed Kudus. So, a fitter, so team we Kudus be fit team we can in England and no can spend some be brutal. Come be papa. Come sure sen ka declarize near Lotandes anyway, mka come tra, sa center line na no mo tra. Na konsama begina na mo prepare ball ni bi. If Kudus is there on tra, you won't, because Kudus efa ball na ono nko abetimi the ball na rane for almost be 20 years to 30 years abro bi antimi shoving off the ball and obetimi atwetwon basa. But the rest of the guys we have, when we go on transitions or we go on quick counter attack, these guys are not players or more exceptionally progressive carries. How to them and even their dribbling bits in the cross a little bit questionable. It's not consistent as what Mohamed Kudus does in tight spaces around with the ball. Even in West Ham, you use Mohamed Kudus. So much of no more teams are more tired good. Almost sitting in low block now. Almost counter now. Mohamed Kudus abet Jibono. Yeah. Not the ball and move or trust center line. I was a ball in the BMU game.
Because me kai say, last game no more season now. Tottenham Hotspur survive here.
Yeah.
Uti James Madison post match our can playing ebo Kudus say say ofuso mo season the entire year na nyina say Kudus.
Oso bo di
Kudus. Oso ofuso mo season no. Sananka Kudus eno no Madison wo ho no ma. Nobody can bond o say o sanka be a Kudus and myself. So tutu so morning say Kudus no nya sa pra ne tena nchen no. Eno na ediri oromo season ma.
Me hwe team we ni.
Ma ye bibia.
Ya me hwe team we ni ball na ye boy na. I'm only imagining the front three of these players. By bad circumstances, you're part of the team. Ukuta front three of Colum Hotspur, Mohamed Kudus, and Antoine Semenyo. So I can't attacking game now near Petia England. No, ka coach Nejuma full.
Brandon Asante no crachere say.
Nejuma full. I can Nejuma full.
No, I don't know what say. Only for door in crowd chain. Brandon Asante
maybe I'm a free banner. And about Brandon Asante explosive. What am I saying? The keyword is explosive. Space in the bed than in him. But Paul Ma, you can say only one in England for a cripple your back na ne intimi fa ball in pino. Brandon cannot get out.
Okay.
On to be peel on his own.
To be say
just a more combination partner he. Look at how we were struggling to get the ball out of your zone.
Run to me.
Yeah, what to them. But someone like Hosinodo and Kudus, no. Omono kwa no betimi akukuru team you were free.
Hey, sa kusu di oba be ma ehun say.
Oh no, me say, baby a Hosinodo any Kudus gina in that regard no. These players are different. Omono kwa betimi you were free sa cripple na ya cripple was. Sa boss bi ni enya na parte mo botia Kudus nko abetimi agebo no baby aga na half no ono nko abetimi adribble the ball na tra omo ne center line this otwa no cause no do nko abetimi ay sade na agebo no ho enti na mo table counter attacking football bia these two players exceptional with them cause no do on mo teams on counter attack on timi enjoy pa or enjoy omo Liverpool bi na Nottingham Forest ko share no a typical example. Or enjoy, he will sit back and he will run counter attack. No, so without them, the coach will need to find different solutions. What are the different solutions? Yeah, I also see a midfielders, no, they are very incisive with their passes and they need to be very quick. So Partey, Caleb and Co, more combination passes. Then no more JJ Mudo anymore. Then our runners will be on top of it. And when they be because a Jordan Sunye Bo Muntema and then they be arguing because a born a call longer. Jordan will have to receive first receiver and also Jane runners and also movie or movie now the pass will need to go but it will take time. Yeah, coach in way and the third game.
Because
yeah, we are the third game. Tigana for Munya tournament. So we are growing into it. Munya
okay.
We are in the third game.
So as we funnel
department by department. You see, we are actually one anymore. Hey, we actually go actually Fifi no. When we want to kakrebi, he will come there. He will get there.
Mate,
he will get there.
Whoa, Steve Bray. Now, you na fi coach. I baby na yababe fa your videos no.
Yeah, my share national team no. Any coach in Ejuma Oye. So far, quite impressive. And Niamebe Kenya based on experience with some coaches. Almost certification to Ejuma no Omoyano. Anyhow, they build up. As against the Newton, the Newton year in the chair on a day, players were given specific instruction to execute specific jobs. So you don't overdo the amount. So when it happens like that, you know, getting them out of Omosha no is difficult. Coaching uniana upper free players now. Now for our attacking bit, you know, I do not think same prim baby jining. It is about personnel, but it is about how the coach will release the attacking bit of your team. I still feel the attacking quality to get the job done in terms of goal scoring, but it has everything to do with coach, you know. Anyhow, are you ready to unleash them? Senior, also attackers, no, HSA, he's yet to get the ones to trust or the ones to believe in. So, you see, in our second game, based on how we line up, I do not think Nainaki has any business to be part. Now, the Kudus profile, we still have it in the team, but use it. That is NS Nyama. He has the Kudus profile. And as Nyama, yes, but in the first league, where you soon year.
Okay, yeah.
Coach you soon year. Where he ought to have played him, no, and Yahono born. At say Fatah Ishako. Under no circumstance. And a low block na born Fatah Ishako tina bench. Because I presented two weapons. One, he has that long range.
The more pressure or more opponents no goalkeeper no free line as well.
Because the more defense line of England test case they push far. Into just say a player obetime retain the ball because of our holding. An opponent na then a tone or so no everything no betime a bit make just spent. The other side of your attack and so Unya Antoine Semenyo that side he equally and so our threat on a day Bibia work to perfection but some indiscipline and coach in Ejuma Kakrebi and Amboy Semenyo when oba into action Unya a chance where Nanko be timia lay for what if send a attacking no yajibo ni bia na transit your numbers so she game in a year into Semenyo born or J from was it Rhys James or the bar boxing he wanted to shoot himself he could have laid the pass for somebody to shoot into in as much as a city deep see a breaky beer near or retreat but coach no problem and maybe issue I mean was say the profile to have used that situation so say Jordan Befrimu there it should be Brandon Asante me say machine yepa that guy is very good. Now many new team tenants no they are discussing say ball no na nka ebe hardwe ye game no na ball nka you need players on member ball naka in the moment as a movie into the back line you who say they had issues so at this point a few Senka Kudus will walk up it would have been a bigger threat but regardless of when Timiama walk up I still think you will Kudus profile but the coach is failing to tap into the profiles attackers based on games ya bo nyina metima ka se coach na onimo ohu omu yi because at this point see starting here starting games that try no be boy anim no should be Semenyo, Jordan Bokakra, then Brandon Thomas Asante na ebeje no, but they also a regular starter no should be Fatau Ishaku should be starting on the right wing. Now he change the midfield and up will be a bit progressive. I think Miyama has
Not to me.
I will be to me here. So we start now here bonnet. We have players. I'll meet my goals. In the next game, I would want to see